What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayboyGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we played our first conference game of the season, and that was against SMU. And we ended up winning 35-13. Didn't really have too much problems. The second quarter got a little bit iffy, but we were just too much for them. And we are now 3-0. We've won 6 in a row, and we are going to take on UAB for the first time of this Dynasty. They are in the other division of our conference. They are 0-3. They've lost 4 in a row, dating back to the previous season. We got a little bit more talent than they do, but you look at their stats. This is dreadful. Either they have played absolute juggernauts their first 3 games or what. I'm not sure, but they are only averaging 7.3 points a game. They got the worst offense in the country. They're not doing anything well on that side of the ball. They're not doing anything well, period. It looks like their pass defense is okay, and their point differential is the same as ours. But it's just rough-looking football. Hopefully that'll carry over into today's game. Now, it's been so long since I played them. I think they run a pro-style offense and like a 4-3 defense, but we'll find out when we get into the game. Let's go to recruiting. You would think that last win would help us with recruiting. It looks like it has a little bit. Peter Jean, the free safety, now has us number 1 on his list, and he's a day 1 starter. Would absolutely love to have him, but we don't have a clue what he's into. It's pure randomness, how much info you can get from a kid. But at least there's no negative pitch. Eric Session, the outside linebacker, looks like we are way ahead of everybody on this one. Just very little info coming out from him. We can look at the other 2 guys. Cornerback, Taylor Weber, number 1 on his list. Slowly finding out what he's into, or should I say not into. And then last but not least, the strong safety, A.J. Robinson. We're at the top of his list, and we do have that positive pitch. So that's all we need to know from him. So we're getting to the point where I think a couple of these guys may be ready to take an official visit here in the next week or so. Hopefully. The sooner the better. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. We can look at the top 10 at least. USC, Michigan, the 2 Virginia schools, A&M, Florida, Florida State, Colorado, Oregon State, Nebraska. That's a wild-looking top 10 from compared to what's going on in the real world today. Let's go to the Heisman. Oh, yeah, let's go back real quick. I think we're kind of close to being in the top 25. Let's see. Ooh, they got us 26th. So if we can win today, maybe they'll sneak us into the top 25 next week. We'll see. All right, let's go to the Heisman Watch. See what's going on here. Again, I don't think we'll have anybody ever on this list this season. I'm just trying to think. Cooper, I don't think he gets enough touchdowns. Stuckey, maybe. I guess just in terms of overall touchdowns, he might be able to. But as you can see on this list, we don't have anybody on here. Just a bunch of random dudes. Looks like South Carolina's having a really good season in their passing game, at least. And they got a few other offensive guys kind of doing their thing. Very early in the season, though. Players of the week, we can look at the national ones. Quarterback Robert Lane had 8 touchdowns. Wow, that's a lot for a quarterback in one game. And then defensively, Mississippi State defensive end, 9 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery. So the state of Mississippi was represented well last week. Go to the conference standings. The standings themselves don't mean much of anything yet. We're just now getting in to the conference season, but what we can do is check out our team info screen, and the biggest problem we're having right now is injuries. Gidros, he's out for 1 more week. He'll be back next week. Smith, our starting middle linebacker, is out for 3 weeks. That was a big blow for us, and we're not we don't have a ton of depth at middle linebacker, so we're going to have to check a couple things here in a minute on that. And then our backup free safety is out essentially the rest of the season. We're not really getting a lot of love there as well, just in terms of talent. It's just we're really hurting on the defensive front in terms of injuries. We've gotten by so far with Al Gidros. Hopefully we can do the same today. Stuckey, Williams, and Cooper, they're doing their thing on offense. I'd like to see our run game get a little bit better. It's been a bit of a struggle this year, but the passing game has worked out okay. We're just making some big plays here and there. Defensively, Smith is our leading tackler, but that's going to go down now that he's going to be out for basically another month. We got Gibbons leading in sacks, and Bale already has 4 interceptions. He had 3 of them in the last game. He was just in the right place at the right time in a lot of those situations. We can also check on, I already forgot, let's go to UAB, see what they got going on here. They got a center out. Their starting quarterback appears to be out. Hopefully their backup can't run around or anything. Their leading rusher averaging over 83 yards a game. Leading receivers only averaging 35 yards a game. That's not very good. But look at the defensive side. Apparently they got one dude leading in tackles, sacks, and interceptions. That is quite impressive. I know it's early in the season, but that's just very rare to see. Now, before we head into the game, we need to check our depth chart situation at middle linebacker specifically. Let's go to the depth chart. Now, we already took care of Gidros. We got him like at the 5 spot because I didn't want to move guys around too much. I wanted Cooper to stay in the slot, things like that. But we will change this back around before the next game. But let's go over to middle linebacker. And here's the situation. We have Charles. He needs to start over Smith. Start at middle linebacker because it's just a humongous drop-off even after that. The problem is he is playing left outside linebacker. He's been our starter there. So what we're going to have to do here is I'm going to move these other two guys up. We're going to put Dillard. They're all three about the same. The one with the best awareness is probably the one I'll go with. Maybe this guy. They both got the same speed. One's a little bit better tackler. I don't think it matters. They both look exactly the same, honestly. Let's just do Dillard. We'll give the elder statesman a little more love and let him start today. Thankfully, we got quote-unquote depth, but as you can tell, our overalls are nothing special. But at least we got some bodies there to compensate for Smith not being able to play today, because it's going to be all Charles, the middle linebacker, today and for the next few weeks at least. All right, let's head into the game. I think we are ready. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. We got Houston coming up. They're 4-0. That's going to be a big one for us. Let's go to UAB and check out their uniforms. That's a weird looking. I'm thinking that is probably a glitch. You see the neon green with the rest of it. That doesn't look all that great. That looks a little bit better. At least most of the green kind of fits. Now, the helmet doesn't go with it, but it's neither here nor there. But I think we may go with this one because this one just kind of freaks me out because the letters just don't come out too well with the rest of that. So anybody on the NCAA Next team looking at this, they can go ahead and say, hey, this is probably an issue you may want to fix later. But I'm going to do the all gray for them. And, of course, for us, yes, I could go on the back end and fix some of this. But with Tulane, originally, they only have a default way and a default home. So we're going to be stuck with this, which is fine. Not that big of a deal. All right, we'll head into the game. Really excited. Try to get another win, hopefully. In the previous video, I mentioned how I may change a couple different things. I think I may back away from that. We'll just see how that goes. There's a couple things I wanted to do less of, but we'll just see how the game goes. All right, looks like we got a night game in Birmingham. At least it doesn't look like to be any harsh rain. Hopefully there's no harsh wind either. Hardly anybody at the game. Makes sense. UAB's having a terrible season. Perfect weather. That's good. Perfect sunset. Hopefully we can take care of business today. Yeah, they probably have a helmet that needs to go with that. So either way, both situations look pretty bad. So I just had to pick something. They're going to highlight Nixon. That's interesting. I don't remember him doing a whole lot this year. He may have a one sack, possibly. I assume they're going to pick us, and they are. Let's go to the coin toss. We won it. Let's get the ball first. Why not? I'm thinking that green in general is not meant to be on them altogether, if I had to guess. Let's look at their starters. Now, their quarterback is out today, and it's just a bad situation behind them. They got nobody that can run. Just look at that, 62 overall. This will probably be the worst quarterback we'll face all season. And I thought the SMU quarterback we just went up against wasn't very good. Well, this is probably going to be even worse. They don't have an impact halfback, thank the Lord. If they would have that, they would have something to really rely on. But they got one just average dude and a drop-off after that. Fullback, one guy's 86 overall with 80 speed. They need to give him the ball some today. Wide receiver, just a bunch of average guys, 76, 76, 72. None of them are particularly fast. None of them in the 90s. A couple of guys in the 70s at tight end. One guy's really fast at 80 speed, but he can't catch to save his life. Let's look at their offensive line. 68, a really good left guard. Their starting center is out. That's just a big blow. Nothing behind him. 84 right guard. It's 74 right tackle, a true freshman. So it's their guards that's their strength of their offense. So I don't know if that's going to help them running the ball. I don't know. We'll see. But they didn't have a single impact guy out there that I didn't see it. This is really weird. This is the first time I've seen. I think I've seen it in the past, but it's very rare. Not a single impact offensive player on the team. Just odd. That's okay. Fine by me. Defensively, again, I think they run a 4-3. So 76 and 68 on the one other end. This guy doesn't even need to be playing defensive end. He needs to be playing like outside linebacker. He's not even fast enough to do that. Defensive tackle, one okay guy, but look how big he is. 6'4", 234 pounds. That's the smallest defensive tackle I've ever seen. And he's got nothing behind him except a bunch of really bad freshmen. No offense. 84 left outside linebacker, 74 middle. They got an impact guy. This is the guy that's done everything. He leads in all of their stats in their categories. Corners, 78, 78, 72, 76 at free safety. And their best strong safety is out for the first half. Their backup is not as bad as him, but it's still a bit of a drop-off. They got an impact kicker, so that is where their impact guy's at offensively, so to speak. And a 68 overall at punter. Just a bad situation overall. They're not recruiting well.
We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening.
Those are just some ugly uniform combinations. Again, that's just something the next guy's going to fix. I'm going to let... I guess we're going to take this one out. Looks like we're in the middle of the field. I will probably do that cross-up out of the gate. No, actually, I want to try something else. Let me do something here. Let me go fix that. And, no, I'm going to do my normal here. I want to run this particular play. If I have it in here, cross post. They're going man. What I may do is I may just take it with Stuckey, just pick up 5 yards. Good play by the left end, or the defensive end, I should say. Let's go back and let's just stay in under center for a little bit. They're going man 4-3. We'll run basic option. I'm going to take advantage of our quarterback as best we can, and that's just just awful. Everybody got shoved back. Everybody. You go back and look at this. And they hit our fullback. What? That's such bad luck. So we gave him a gift out of the gate. Good job, everybody. I don't know what they're going to run. They don't have any impact guys on offense. I don't know if they're going to be balanced. I honestly just don't know what they're going to do. We could try something like this. We can intercept it. How about that? Get the ball right back. I sat right in front of it. They ran a hitch. I just sat there. I guess he couldn't find anybody else open. So I got in front of it and was able to get an interception. You see me right there. All right. We got the ball back. So all that was just forgotten. All that goofiness has just happened right there on our offense. Let's go Y stick. Let's do something simple. We're going man. I'll probably go to somebody on the outside. They're going cover one. That's a bad throw, but Batiste is going to make a great catch. We may get 6 points. They're not even fast enough to catch him. Just like that. He had to come back for it and grab it. Thankfully, he did. The corner just didn't play that one all that well. But their free safety, I guess, just wasn't fast enough to keep up with him once he caught it. Yeah, a bad throw ended up getting a touchdown for us, which is fine by me. So that fumble was just all but forgotten pretty much. We got it right back on the next play, and then very play after that, we scored a touchdown. So this is a weird, goofy start, but we'll take it. We're up a touchdown. A lot of things happen in less than almost 40 seconds. We'll get back on defense. Maybe we can get another turnover. They don't have any impact guys on the back end. I butchered this kick so badly. I hit the buttons, like, I hit 2 of those buttons super late. That was my fault. They're going to get the ball like at the 45 or something. That was just really bad. At the 39. Let's go quarters. I like their midfield logo. That looks pretty cool. The transparent with the... there he goes. The QB draw, going to pick up a few yards.
4 yards gained on that quarterback draw.
They are doing... I don't know. Let's do a zone blitz. I'm really going to make this quarterback uncomfortable if I can.
They come out in a nickel.
Let's see if Gibbons can get to him. Hopefully they'll pass it.
Here's a counter play.
I had to do a shoestring tackle by Gibbons. Got a yard out of it, so it's 3rd and 5. I guess we'll go Cloud.
3rd and 5 coming up.
I'm going to go after him with the defensive end. Do something like this.
He's back in the gun. He drops back. Steps up.
Ah, man, I thought I had a chance to get him, but they're going to get a first down out of that.
And he's tackled.
He had time to throw. Any average quarterback can make those throws. Let's go back to quarters. They seem to be throwing a little bit more than running for now.
To the rest of the country.
I'll control Stamper again.
Wow, these guys can't seem to get the ball down the field.
They're going gun spread. I'm going to creep over here. Intercept that, or not. We're going to get 7 yards out of that one.
That reception good.
6 yards, maybe. Let's go cover 2 man.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go.
I'm going to control the defensive tackle. They're going ace normal.
They come out with a big set. Nice.
He's got some... Get him. Oh, he's a lefty. Great play by route. Good job by the corner. Now, I think the guy maybe have just dropped it, but it looks like we played decent defense there, too. It looks like they're going goal line, so I'm going to do the dog blitz. Hopefully this will work. We are going to flip it, and then we're going to bring everybody over to the strong side. Hopefully that means they will go to that side. And he did, and shoo! Uh-oh, what happened here? Holding, maybe? Clipping? It's going to be clipping. This is going to be interesting. If I decline it, I think I'm going to decline it. I think they're going to punt it if I decline it. I'll take the chance on that one. And they're going to punt it. Good deal. I'm going to do the all-out block. Hopefully they don't fake it. If they was like on the 39-yard line, I think they would have went for it.
UAB, ready to
Maybe we can get a block here. Somebody get through.
It's a high.
Nobody did. Everybody get out of the way. 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 Don't touch it.
At the 9-yard line.
So we're back on the left hash. We can go.
Their last possession on their way.
What can we do here? Let's just run the ball. Let's just do a basic slam.
They'll get the ball
Man 4-3. They're doing cover 0. And I don't have an audible for this. We'll just go ahead and snap it. I saw a crease up the middle. I don't know if you saw this, but I saw, let me get my little pointer out. I saw a crease coming right through here. So, snap the ball. At this point, this is where I saw the hole. I'm like, okay, let me just cut over and get some yards out of it. Did we get the first? I already forgot. Yeah, we did get the first. Great play by Ducre. We can stay here, and I would love to see that toss work better, but it hasn't. Let's do a halfback tackle. We'll do another run. They're going zone 4-3. I will probably run to the right. Just know where to go. Good defense. Now we can go over to a deep cross-up for the first time. They're going man. I'll probably just run this with Stuckey. Yeah, that defensive end's done a good job on these plays. We're going to get a first down, though. Left tackle's having a hard time with him. Good play there. I want to try a halfback dive from the gun. Zone 4-3. I'm going to see if I can just cut this up the middle. Not bad. Pick up 6 or 7. Decent blocking. We can stay here. And we can run PA read. We're going zone. What I may just leave this as is and going cover 2. Bad throw. I threw that way too late, too lightly too. So that's what, 3rd and 5. We'll go tight end dig. And they're going zone. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. We didn't get the first. We did not get it. It's 4th and inches. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go for it. They're going man. This will be interesting. And they're doing that. I'm going to bring him over. I think I'm going to just let Stuckey run this one. We're going to do something like that. I think that was a good move. I wanted something a little safer. So what I did here, you can go back and look at this. Thankfully, nobody was sitting there on the QB spy look on the right side. You go back and look at this. This guy right here was originally doing like a little zig out, something like that. But I hot-ratted him to a slant, and I brought him over just so Stuckey could have more room coming over the other side. And thankfully, that worked pretty well. Got plenty of grass to work with on that one. So that was a good call. I just didn't want to have like an incompletion or something like that, a bad throw. So I think that worked out pretty well. Let's stay in gun normal. Let's go halfback screen. We're going zone, so we're going to go to the halfback on this one, which is Williams. Go over here. Good defense. I probably didn't need a juke. We barely got a yard on that one. Taking an 8. We can stay here and try a speed option. Zone 4-3. I wonder what is best here. Let's try something. Let's bring... I don't know if this will help. That brought them over. Good block right there, though. I may keep it with Stuckey and get a first down. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go under center. And we're going to just let Williams run it for a little bit. Then we'll get back to the passing game. But going zone 4-3. I will probably go to the right on this one. Cut up field. Get about 6 yards there. It said 7 yards. We will go... Let's try a counter. We'll just stay in this formation. Man 4-3. Shifting that way, and they're doing that. He's blitzing. Somebody get a block out there. There we go. We're going to get a first down. That's good. First and goal. I think I may stay here. I'm going to, since it's first down, I want to try this. I'm going to try the toss play. I'm just curious to see if it'll work or not. And they're going man. I'm a little worried about... I think I'm actually going to run away from that impact guy. We're going to go to the right on this one. Oh, good block there. Good block there. 6 points. How about that? Interesting play. I think the guy blitzed that linebacker. I think it's what helped us get the touchdown on this one. You go back and look. I'm just running basic toss to the right. The defensive end got blocked by our fullback, and that pretty much sealed it for us. That actually worked out pretty well. I didn't know if that was going to work on the left side where that impact linebacker was. We will never know, but I guess we don't need to know since we got the touchdown. So we're up 2 scores. The quarter is about over with. I'm just glad to actually see the toss work a little bit better than what it was before. That pulling lineman stuff is just for the birds in this game, unfortunately. Not all the time. I mean, there are a few plays that the pulling guards and tackles can work okay. But more often than not, they tend to just block better if they're just blocking straight ahead. Somebody get a stop. They tend to... let's go quarters out of 4-3. I think they're still throwing a little bit more than usual. So we'll treat that as such. I'm going to go right. I'll control Stamper. I seem to be doing okay so far with them. Ooh, they went with my fake PA play. Awesome play. That's my fake play action. Right over the middle. Well, let's go quarters from nickel. I'm gonna shade him over to the right, the line. Went play action. Great defense, everybody. I'm surprised that wasn't picked off, but the quarterback was able to get that throw off just in time. 2nd and 10. Let's go man before we'll head back into zone on 3rd down.
So it's second and
They're going back to ace normal. I think I may do a dive on this one just to plug up this hole.
The Blazers
They may run it here.
formation.
Well, that ain't going to work, but they went with a basic toss.
Away from one.
Oh, my gosh. We're very fortunate he went out of bounds there. Great stiff arm. And that is the end of the first quarter. We're up 2 scores. Everything's going pretty well so far. It's 3rd and 3.
UAB.
They're going with the bigger set, and it's 3rd and 3, but I'm going to try Cloud. Let's see if they actually pass it.
Ball on their own 49. UAB
This could be completely dangerous on my part. Please don't run to the left.
Glasper gives it up the middle
Face mask.
with a takedown. He
I think that was on Nixon.
Here's the call from the referee.
He came from behind and just grabbed the face mask, I guess. So that's 1st and 10.
He got caught
They are officially past midfield. We're going to go back to Cloud, or quarters.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard.
We'll pinch in this time and see what they call. I'm going to bring him over just in case. Halfback direct. Somebody get him. Good open field tackle by Gibbons. He gets a few yards.
Up for the tailback.
We'll go back to cover 2 man. That's fine.
2nd and 5 coming up here. This is the 6th play of this drive.
Their guards are really good. I'm going to try to plug up a hole here. I think they may run it again.
UAB comes out with 2 tight ends.
Dang it. I backed out. This ain't going to work. Oh, man, just awful. Oh, he was wide open, too. Tight end on the crossing route.
Nice decision by
We're lucky we didn't get the offsides, but I guess it wasn't going to make a difference.
But the offensive line protected
Let's go back to man.
him to find his target.
And when you combine
They're
the
moving
two,
on us.
it'll be a first down, 9 out of 10.
They're going back to ace normal.
The Blazers line up with 2 tight ends. Pitch is right.
Another toss play.
Move. Holden with a
He
takedown.
juked Dillard.
6 yards there.
Got another 6 yards. 2nd and 4. I'm going to try a zone blitz now. We're going to come at him with Gibbons.
Hasn't been
Maybe we could get him in a 3rd and long. That would be great.
red zone attempts.
No, not at all. When they get inside,
They're going with that. Oh, my gosh. Going with that flex bone look.
commit a penalty.
So who knows what they're going to call here, honestly. Oop.
Drops back to pass. Looking. Across the middle.
Look at that defense. We got to go back and look at this. So here I am. Let me zoom out here. Here I am with Gibbons. I'm supposed to blitz, but as soon as I snapped the ball, you notice I had no chance of getting to the quarterback. They had great protection on the right side. So what I decided to do was go out in coverage, and I just went after the closest guy I could find. And thankfully, that's the guy he threw to on that post route on the right side. And I was able to put my hand up and probably prevented a touchdown. He probably would have caught that. So it's 3rd and 4. Oh, gosh. I don't know. They may run it. They can call anything at this point.
Defense will try to stop
I'm going to go after them and pretend like they're going to run it, or they're going to throw it.
time on this drive. UAB comes to the line, only one man in the back.
They're going to throw it. Oh, man, he got away from it. Great defense by Sanders. They're going to force the field goal. Great play by the corner. I thought I had a chance to get the quarterback, but that didn't work out. He got out of the way just in time.
They'll line it up for the field goal.
So they got an impact here. You'd think he would make this. He missed it. Now you got to remember, he's like a 72 overall kicker. He's not the best in the world. Okay, what haven't we done in a while? Let me think. Let's go. Let's do some gun spread stuff. Let's go wide receiver curls.
They'll take over.
We're going man dime. I will probably bounce this over to Williams.
Stuckey lines up in the shot.
Ooh, that's not a good play. Good defense.
Johnson tackles.
That's the way you stop that play right there. We're on the 2nd and 11. Let's do a speed option. Let's try to make that up somehow. They're going man nickel. It depends on who's on who here. Oh, this ain't good. They're probably going cover 0. Ooh, but we got lucky. The impact linebacker got stuck. We're going to just get out of bounds with Stuckey.
They go with the option.
You go back and look at this. Look at the impact guy. I think he got stuck in this gap right here.
Or when to keep it.
Snap the ball. It's that one right there. He got stuck on the left tackle just in time. Thank the Lord. So we are still on the left hash. Let's go. Let's try some QB choice.
It's 1st and 10.
Zone nickel. We will. Please don't shift hard to the left. Thank you. I think I'm just going to hand this off to Williams.
Nickel defense. Here's the option.
We'll come through here, get a few yards, not a whole lot.
They get 3 yards on the play.
Where are we? We can do a PE read.
2nd and 7.
They're doing man dime,
37-yard line.
and that right nickel is blitzing. I think they may go cover 0. We're going to take a chance. Cover 0. We'll go over the top. This may get picked off. Oh, I overshot it. So where are we? It's 3rd and 7. I guess we will go tight end cross.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go.
We're going zone. Last time I called this play, it was in the last game, and we got picked off.
Tulane lines up with 3
Let's see what they do here. They're going cover 3. Ah, dang it, sack. They just came through. Nobody came in to block that guy. Williams didn't block him. Nobody did. I just had no chance. I couldn't get the ball off in time. Just good defense all around.
blitz might have caused that sack, guys.
Good defense. Wasn't expecting that. Let's go with a punt.
Pressure, and the result was a nice play for the defensive end.
You're absolutely right.
I think next drive we'll go back to the run game. That seemed to be working okay for us so far today.
Put this one away.
This should be a pretty good punt.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty.
He's got a lot of room to work with. That's the only downside. Somebody get him.
Elliott takes it at the 21.
Somebody get him.
Gets past the tackler.
Let's go back and play some defense.
The action as the offense comes out.
We'll go quarters and a nickel.
They'll set up shop at the 32-yard
I'll control Stamper again. Maybe I can bait him into another pick. Those uniforms are, they're rough looking. I bet the helmet probably looks a whole lot better. That was an easy play for them. I think somebody went for a swat and that didn't work.
Play on the ball.
You're right.
We'll go man cover 2. And just like that, they're already past midfield.
And the result is a first
But we've kept them out of the end zone so far. Let's see if we can try it again.
The Blazers come out in the ace formation. Here's the give.
Right up the gut. Just
Bell with a takedown.
nobody got a push.
Pretty good run.
incredible effort there, running the football by this.
Let's try quarters.
1st and 10. Ball
We'll do it at a 4-3. Going back to ace normal again. Their entire offense has come from this formation.
He'll get it again. Makes a
Oh man, he bounced off everybody.
Charles.
Got what, 4 yards out of that one?
Gain by the back.
I'm gonna take it. I normally don't do this against this particular formation. I'm gonna go with the zone blitz.
On the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if this full. I hope this fullback goes out for a pass, and he will.
Receivers. He steps up.
Look at that, first down. Wow, he just cover 2 beater.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
I'm gonna call the exact same play though. I think they're fixing the score, so maybe I can
First down.
The pressure turns
catch him with something here. Unfortunately, they're going right back to that formation.
when performance matters the most.
Sack! Finally got to him with Gibbons, so they're calling a timeout. They're doing that. We can do quarters.
2nd down and 14. Ball on
The
17.
clock is. I'm curious to see if we're going to have enough time to try to score before the half. Play action.
Glasper fakes a handoff.
Almost got the sack, and that is an incompletion. So the clock is stopping. It's 3rd and 14.
I don't know how
It would be great if we could hold them to a field goal.
drilled like that.
We're going to try it here. We're going to go cloud.
He wouldn't have got drilled like
I think all the plays I have set up for this one has the fullback going out for a pass. He's got all time to throw. Look at all this. All day to throw and a touchdown. I swear. Just our poor defensive line just can't get a push anywhere. Just disappointing. I tried, just couldn't get to him. So just like that, now they're just down a touchdown. So we got a minute 22. Maybe we can get that touchdown back. Now, like I said earlier, I think I was going to go back to the run game. Now we got to treat this as a 2-minute drill if we want to score before half.
Recap what just happened.
Just a bad quarter. Just can't score, and we just gave up one.
UAB ready to kick this one off.
But it's not over yet.
And Gibbons deep to return. He kicks it off, and he got all.
Let's see if Batiste can do something here. Just nobody. Just somehow we got out. I don't know what happened there. Crazy play. We're on the 21. We can try block cross. We're going zone. We're going to try a rollout. So far, we haven't been able to try any of them today based off their defense. Looks like they're going cover 2.
He throws a dart.
Great play, first down. So that got us down the field really quick. We're going to try. Let's go tight end dig.
catch the football.
And they're going zone. And everybody, their brothers going that way.
Tulane comes to the line.
But he's blitzing.
Looking. Throws it to the
But I didn't get out of bounds. But we got plenty of time, so I'm not too worried about that. what I want to do is, we haven't got to call this. Let's go tunnel screen. They're going man. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave it all as is. We're going to go to Gibbons, and I almost got sacked due to a high snap. Now you see why I want to stay under center quite a bit. We almost got sacked because of the high snap, but I got it off just in time. First and 10. We haven't called anything from this formation. Let's go RB deep. The clock is stopped, so I'm not worried about that. Their impact guy's not out there. We're going to go to somebody on the left. Intercepted. Oh, terrible throw by Stuckey. Second and 10. I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to run an option play. We're going zone 4-3. Let's get back to the run game if we can. He got picked up on the block, but he got off the block. We got to call a timeout on this one. It's 3rd and 4. We'll go offensive line. I think what we're going to call here is halfback out. We're going zone. This should be a routine throw to DeCray. Let's see if this will work. He got stuck. Dang it. Dang it. But we're going to get a first down. And a face mask. They didn't call it. So are we out of bounds? I think we are. Let's go slam. Let's see. Yes, we're going to go to the right. Thankfully, the clock is stopped. Just nobody blocked. Come on, people. Not a single person blocked on that one. We can try. We got one timeout left, so I got to be careful. Let's go Y stick. We're going man. I'm going to do something. We're going to bring this guy over. I think I'm going to run with Stuckey. He blitzed, so we're going to get a good deal. The linebacker blitzed on us. We're going to get a touchdown. All right, that was a good adjustment. I didn't know if we was going to get a touchdown with that basic out route to Batiste. So I just ran it with Stuckey. I hot routed Batiste over to a slant just to get him out of the way. I actually moved him over, didn't I? I think that's what I did. All right, so we got the touchdown back. 28 seconds to go. Let's see if we can survive this before half. Now, they're going to get the ball started in the third quarter. Do something like this.
And he hits the PAT.
So we've had to make some adjustments with our quarterback just to keep some drives alive, and that's going to be the theme all season. Offensively, we're just not talented enough to just put up 50 points at any given game. This is probably going to go out of bounds. I think I hit the button too late. Dang it, Al. Dang it. Yeah, just right at the one. I hit the button late. That's a good old 06 kicking for you. On Heisman, at least. I don't know what they're going to do. They're on the 35. They got plenty of time, so I guess they're going to try something. Going back to ace normal. That is their offense. We need to get a stop somehow. Bad throw. 2nd and 10. Let's go quarters out of nickel on this one.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Now they're going 3 wide.
Glasper with 3 wide receivers.
We'll do something like this.
Glasper
I can't see who's over here.
He's looking for his man.
Good tackle by Stamper. And they're going to call another timeout. 3rd and 12. There's plenty of time left, so they're not going to call like a Hail Mary or anything, but we are going to go cloud. If we can get to him, force a punt, that would be excellent. I just got pushed around. I had no chance on that one. Great defense by Holden. Wow, great play. I always get nervous back there. Zone with a safety against like a deep route, but he took care of it. So now we got some time to make a play. We're not going to get anywhere with this one. Let's just spare catch that one. 8 seconds. That's not a whole lot. I mean, we could probably get 2 plays out of this, so we can try that. Let's go deep cross up. Maybe we can attack that strong safety.
I'm telling my defensive lineman to get more pressure on that quarterback.
I'm not feeling too much heat. Good throw. Now it is 2 seconds on the 41, so what we'll probably have to do is go Hail Mary. And we can go, I don't think it's going to matter. Let's just go with this one.
to throw it downfield.
We're going zone.
It's 1st and 10.
Our two best guys are on that side, so we're going to bring, since they are going zone, which is going to help, we're going to go over here. And we're going to do something like this.
Steps up in the pocket.
Let's see if Cooper can make a play. It worked. You see me pull that off a time or two in the past. But if they would have went man, that probably would not have worked. But they went zone on that one. I brought an extra wide receiver over to give us a numbers advantage, and I just threw it over the top. And Cooper took advantage of it. So we just got lucky on their coverage. All right, so we got a Hail Mary, and just like that, we put up 2 touchdowns in less than a minute right before the half. And now we're up 3 scores. Good deal. We'll kick the extra point and go to half. And I about missed this one. Oh, gosh, my kicking's not been very good today. All right, that's a good way to end it. We are taking care of the middle 8. The middle 8 is always your last 4 minutes of the half and the first 4 minutes of the second half. Now, of course, we're playing on 5-minute quarters, so that's adjusted, but you know what I'm saying. Let's look at some stats. We got 322 yards to their 138. We're running the ball more than we're throwing it, but we're getting a lot more passing yards. Of course, those last couple of drives changed some of that, but I want to try to get back to that running game if we can. Let's see. Our third down situation is awful. Their third down's been pretty good at 50%. Both teams got a turnover apiece. Let's see. Let's go to individual stats. 11 of 13 for Stuckey, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and his running game is a whole lot better than everybody else. He's run the ball more than Williams and Ducray. 61 yards. He's got the touchdown. So he already has, what, 3 touchdowns on the day, if I'm not mistaken? So he's having a great game so far. Receiving, Cooper is leading in that. Of course, a lot of that was off like maybe 2 or 3 plays. Everybody else is just kind of doing their thing. Really, defensively, Gibbons and Stamper. Of course, Gibbons is leading in tackles. Tackles for loss. He's got the 1 sack right there. And we got an interception by me and Stamper, making the play in that first quarter. All right, we don't have to change anything. I think we're doing just fine. So let's just keep running the same stuff on both sides of the ball. Try not to get any injuries so we can come out of here with the win. Let's go here. Somebody make a play. One thing I should have looked back and see. They are throwing the ball more than they are running. Is that because towards the end they feel like they had to throw it? So I still think they've been kind of balanced. But we are going to go quarters for now. We'll do something like this. I'll control Stamper. We'll do an over front. I always like to do an over front with my quarters. Halfback draw. Somebody get it. Picks up a solid 4 yards.
The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
Picked up 5 on that one. We'll go quarters out of nickel. I can't do dime. I don't have the corners for it. So the best we can do is nickel.
Lines up with 5 wide out.
Well, I guess I'll be controlling Stamper. I have a feeling that it's going to be thrown in my direction. Right there. Yep. I didn't know who to defend. That's such a good play to go up against my quarters and to attack me personally. That was an easy first down. They had a flat route wide open. We'll do something like this. Good tackle. I think that was Charles, or who's 48? That may be Dillard. We'll call cover 2 man again.
Second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line.
We'll start going back
The Blazers come out in the
to the same one. We'll do something like this.
He drops back.
Oh, I thought I had a chance to maybe get a tackle by the defensive tackle. Great play by Stamper in the open field, so that is 3rd and 7. I'm going to go back to Cloud. We got to get to the quarterback. I'm trying my best, but I'm not having a whole lot of luck with Dixon at the moment. They're going with that goofy formation. I'm still going to try to... Let's see. Nope, had no chance on that one. Good defense, Al. Oh, my gosh. We got to go back and look at this. This is just good awareness of knowing what you can do, what you can't do on this play. We'll go back. And let me flip this around, something like this. We'll zoom out. Now, here I am, the defensive end. I'm coming in to try to blitz, but they protect it really well. So I just backed out in the coverage, and that's who he threw to. He threw in that direction, and I was able to get the tip. So you zoom back in. You see me right there, I have no chance. They got the fullback protecting, the right tackle's doing a good job. So I'm just going to back out in the coverage at this point. And they threw to somebody over here. I guess it's that guy on the slant. I put my hand up at the tip, and I got the interception. Just a really cool play. That's super hard to do both in a single play. Very fun. So we're on the left hash. We haven't done anything from this formation hardly today. Let's go with that triple wide receiver option. They're going zone nickel, and they got a lot of bodies on that right side, so I'll probably hand this off. Something like this. Good play to Williams. This is just a simple numbers game here. I have to bring this up because, you know, I have the wide receiver option going this way, but I got the option to give it to the halfback, and they just got way too many numbers on this side. So it's just very simple. They went nickel, so I'm just going to go right up the middle. I think that just made perfect sense, and thankfully we had really good block. We had good push across the board. That's good to see. One little juke and pick up an extra few yards there. All right, that was a fun play. Let's go and stay in this formation, and we can try, how about halfback read? Zone 4-3, they got the impact on the right side. I think I'll run to the left. Hopefully we can get some decent blocking. They came and blitzed pretty hard on that one, so we got a couple. Can we do any passing? I'm sure I fixed some plays in here. Let's see. Tight end screen, the dump, halfback screen, PAC. I'm not really seeing a whole lot there. Let's do a speed option formation normal. Let's give Ducray some love. Man 4-3. I think I'm going to leave it as is, and we can try something like this. Pitch it at the last second. Didn't get the first, I don't think. 3rd and 1. I want to try a halfback dive. If we don't get it, we'll try something on 4th. They're going man, but they're going nickel. But they're going cover 0. And I don't have an audible, so we'll just go ahead and try this. And we may get a touchdown. All right, good blocking all around. It helps. Now we're up 35-7. We're going to get our second string in here in a little bit. Just a good blocking. I was able to bounce to the outside for 6 points. I probably need to run more dive. I always forget that dive, you can still bounce to the outside if you need to. I'm just looking for a push. It looks like everybody got a decent push for the most part. Nobody was able to come through quick enough, and I was able to bounce it to the outside for 6 points. Good play. I'd like to get one more touchdown before we put in some second string. I always do that in the 4th quarter. That's my preference. I want to give the first string a little bit more time to shine. Because all it takes is UAB to go down the field and score here. Then I have to bring my first string back out. But it's obvious. I thought SMU was the worst team we was going to face this year. But maybe it's UAB. Just because they didn't have any impact guys on offense. Just in terms of skill players. This is a really good kick. I think he's going to return it, though. Somebody get a stop. We will go quarters out of nickel since they're going 4 wide. We'll pinch in our line this time. I'm going to leave it like this. P.A. Reed. I felt like it was just a better idea just to get the tackle instead of trying to get a swat. I think we're going to try a zone blitz.
2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 23-yard line.
I normally don't do it against this type of coverage, but it's on my mind, so we're going to try it. Maybe I can get to him. Hopefully they'll go play action. Nope, they went with the toss, but it's the quarterback play. Ooh, he broke the tackle. Intercept that. Oh, man, great play by Charles. What a weird play all around. 3rd and 3. Looks like they're going goal line, so we're going to do the dog blitz. I'm hesitant to do it since they need solid 3 yards. We're going to try something like this. I think they go to the strong side. And he got the first. They was able to get the better push. 1st and 10. We can go back to quarters out of 4-3. We'll do something like this, I guess. I'm kind of outnumbered on my side. But they're going to go Ah, just cut up underneath too quickly. So he's going to get easy 8 yards.
And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running
Oh, he got 10 yards out of that. We'll go quarters again. At 2nd inches, they could call anything at this point.
And this is the 5th play of the current drive. UAB.
I'm going to do something like this. Going with the pass. Nope, they're going with the QB draw. Going to get it the first. The guy's slower than Moses, but they got what they needed. Now let's go nickel man.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard
I'll go back to playing defensive tackle on this one.
The linebacker shift over a little.
I didn't mean to shift like that, and it still didn't make a difference. Ah, just awful.
And he's
He just outran us all. Now he got his 100 yards on the day.
opposition all game long.
This halfback has run over, around, and
They may score again.
this kid's a good-looking football.
We'll try something like this. We'll just go. They're going back to ace normal. That's their bread and butter.
Glassberg.
Just a push across the board. Just way too easy of a run for them.
Ripped off a nice gain there to get him.
I guess let's go with a cover one.
To him again.
The pressure turns up.
Now we got this guy playing. I don't know. This ain't.
Old Spice red zone when performance.
I'll control the blitzer, but they're going to play action.
Got 6 the last time they were inside.
Good play.
Let's see
Just
what they
beat
do.
Stamper on the wing on the wheel route.
And with the
And like I said, all it takes is them score one more time and prevents me from wanting to put my second string in. So now they're only down 3 scores. Hopefully we can get the ball back and just get that touchdown back. But that was just such an easy drive for them. Every single play was easy.
And he tacks on the
I just,
extra point. And now we're gonna
there's just some games I wish our defensive line could get just a little bit of a push. They're just, none of them are getting any good, decent sacks ever.
UAB.
I have to do it myself. But that's when the sliders come into effect, me maxing them out and such, which you've heard me talk about it ad nauseum. All right, let's see if Givens could do something here.
Takes it at the 4.
Get a block right there. Get a block right there. Get a, oh, man. Great play by Givens.
Heading back out onto the field after that kick. Hoping to turn this drive
We can try. I'm going to try this triple wide receiver option play, but we're going to do it from
at the 39-yard line.
here. I think we may actually
Greenway.
keep
Going
this.
the I formation.
Oh, he got,
Brings him down
did he
the
get
line.
tripped? Oh, the guy dove at the last second. Wow, great play by that guy. Was not expecting that play. I wanted to keep it because look at how much room we was going to have. That, and I was just scared to death of that linebacker. Well, just like that,
2nd and 13.
we are behind the chains. It's 2nd and 13. We're going to try a deep cross up.
Stuckey is back in the gun. Drops back.
Thankfully, he's fast enough to get away from it, but
Outside.
great touchdown. We got lucky. The safety went for the SWAT, I guess.
Touchdown.
That's the only reason why we scored a touchdown there.
And it's touchdown catch number 2.
Hey, this guy's really stepped up.
Let's see if they're going to show a decent replay.
It's obvious the coach
Look at the safety. He went for the SWAT.
Looks like it was a pretty smart move, too.
And it only took 2 plays to score another touchdown. Now, at this point, what I'm going to do is we are going to go mass subs. Can we do... I don't know if we got the... Do we got the guys on defense to do it? We'll find out. We'll see what happens. We'll look at our starting 11, or whichever one's going on the field on this next drive,
Are lining up to punt it away.
and see what they look like. I may have to put my first string back in.
And he hits the PAT.
Because we got some injuries kind of everywhere on defense.
Tulane lines up for the kickoff.
I'll try to kick a basic kick somewhere down the middle.
Kicks it off. Edwards fields it at the 3.
Somebody get a block, a tackle. Good play there. Who made the tackle? Little number 1. That kid's such a star. I swear he is.
Touchdown drive.
So let's look at the 4-3. Are we okay? Yeah, we're just so bad at... oh, gosh, I forgot. We don't have anybody at free safety.
Formation.
I don't even know who's back there. Number 9, I don't even know who you are.
Going on that one.
That means we probably can't play any nickel.
Second and
So who's our free safety? Jackson?
3.
It's just a bad situation. Halfback dive. That's a face mask. They didn't call it, though.
A 2-yard run.
So it's 3rd and 8. 1, 9, 12, 58. So, yeah, I can't go nickel. Dang it. I just... They put a linebacker back there at free safety if I would have went nickel.
5-yard line.
So we're going to do something like this.
Backfield.
Ah, just he's got all time to throw. Bad throw, though, thankfully.
Incomplete.
Overthrew his man, but
And that is end of the third quarter. We have got this one under our belt, so let's just use the remaining quarter to run clock and get out of here with the win. We got nothing else to prove.
And they're ready to punt this one away. He gets it away.
This is a bad kick, but we're not going to be able to do anything with it. The guy's standing right in front of us.
They make the fair catch at the 30.
We will probably
Now a slight break in the
need to stay at 21 personnel and 11 most of the time. So we can try that. Let's go back to that toss play. We're going zone 4-3. I think we still got Williams back there. No, Ducray is back there, which is fine.
They line up in an eye.
Let's go here. Get a block there. See, nobody blocked the guy.
Mitchell
I don't know what my fullback was doing, but he didn't go after that linebacker. I wish he would have, but I think he was just designed to go to the far outside. And just like that, you have a loss. Now you see why I don't call that play very often. 2nd and 13. Who's our backup? Is he a pocket passer? Elliott is a pocket passer. Let me think about this. We can try. I actually got some tight ends. I could probably call some of this. Let's go PE rollout.
It's 2nd down now and 13 to go.
We're going to run some clock or go in zone. We'll go to either Cooper or Smith.
Tulane comes to the line.
If they go cover 3 or cover 4, I'm going to go to Cooper. If it's cover 2, I'm going to go over the top with Smith. So let's see what they go with. Cover 2,
Elliott goes with a play fake.
we'll go to him, and we're going to pick up a touchdown. I don't think they're going to get him.
To the 10.
Great throw by Elliott.
Tulane.
Just like that, it's 48-14. Their safeties are not very good at all, and he had a lot of space to work with. And we picked up another touchdown. Okay, I wanted to run more clock there, but we'll take the touchdown. Good to see Elliott get on the field a little bit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Elliott... I almost called a timeout. Isn't Elliott... He's a redshirt junior, so he'll be back next year unless he wants to transfer out, which I guess is possible. I mean, he's not going to start anytime this year unless Stuckey gets hurt. Knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive
But he's a great backup for us. We'll go back and play more defense. We got to stay in the 4-3 again, otherwise we'll have a linebacker playing free safety for us. We are literally down to one free safety for quite a while, and neither one of them are all that great, even though Bale had a good game for us last week, getting 3 interceptions. See, they're going 4 wide. I got no choice. I still got to stay in 4-3. We'll go quarters and spread these guys out. I'll control Hollis.
Back to throw. He's looking. Throws it to the outside.
Oh, ow. I just butchered that play all around. Should have been an easy tackle back there. 1st and 10. Now they're going 5 wide. Is there like a max? I was just looking to... Let's do this cover 3 switch.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37.
I'd like to see somebody up front make a play. I want to see a defensive lineman do something.
Shotgun.
He got the ball out quickly, but the guy wasn't able to make the catch.
This incompletion is credited.
We can go.
The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
We're gonna do Hulk 3. This is a cornerback blitz.
Ball on the 37.
I hope this works. We'll see.
They line up in the shotgun. Glassberg drops back to pass.
Oh my gosh! I almost had the sack. Great play by 47, whoever you are.
Time to bring the pressure.
Just a weird play thrown at them. Well, we could try another cover. We can do this dog 3. How about that?
3rd down and 10.
The dog 3 has our linebacker. Let's do. No, I didn't mean to do that. We'll do something like this. There we go. Bring them back. I'm gonna try to occupy this guard.
Back to pass.
See if the linebacker can get through, and he couldn't. Intercepted. Bad throw. I don't even. Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I don't even think he's a defender. I think he's like a wide receiver or something. But, hey, another free safety got an interception. Just a bad throw by the quarterback. I don't know who he was going to. He may have been feeling the heat on this one. You go back and look. Was he feeling? He's a lefty. That's cool. No, he had all day to throw. Just a, oh, you see what happened here? Look at this guy right here. He got stuck on the ref. How? Oh, that's such bad luck. Look at that. He had nowhere to go. That was going to go to him. So we'll take the luck. So we're on the right hash. We can go. We can stay here. I want to try halfback counter.
They're on the right side of the 50.
They're going man nickel. And they're doing that. Let's try this. Let's get everybody and their brother on one side. Only thing that worries me is that linebacker. And he just made the greatest play ever. Just came right on through. Nobody blocked it. 2nd and 14. We're kind of middle of the field, aren't we? I will probably go back. Let's go here. Let me see what we have. We'll do the PA boot.
2nd down and 14.
They're going man, but I'm afraid that linebacker is going to be on our fullback, and they're shifting super hard that way. This still may work. I'm just curious to see how open our fullback will get. Otherwise, we'll probably go to Cooper. Let's go ahead and snap this. They're going to cover one. He's wide open over there. Good. Good play. Tuyo. We'll stay in bounds if we can.
Cohen with a takedown.
He was wide open over there. A little play action to the fullback. Thankfully, I think the strong safety was on him. That worked out even better. I want to stay here. I want to try. Let's just try this toss play again. I don't want to give up on it. They're going zone 4-3. The clock is running. I'm going to let it do so. We're going to go to the right. I'm curious to see who this fullback is going to block. You see how wide he goes out right there? You just got to hope nobody blitzes inward like this linebacker or, you know, right here. We'll see if that happens. Get a block. Good block by the fullback. Great play. We'll take that in. I love running this toss when it works like that. It's great. I gladly would do this instead of my other toss play. We will go halfback dive on this one. Zone 4-3. We stayed in bounds, but they're going crunching up with their line. That linebacker split out. Let's look at their line. They're all kind of equally bad across the board. We'll go to the right just because of the two tight ends. Go ahead and snap this. I don't know. What was that? That was terrible. I don't know what the hell. Why did he stop? Did something happen with my controller? Like, he literally just, like, kind of stalled. I don't know what happened there. Just bad. Just an awful play. Dang it, Ducray. Just a really weird play all around on that one. Let's try. I'm going to do a zone blitz. They're going too tight end. This may not work. They're going ace normal, I guarantee you. Ooh, no, they're doing that. I'm going to take a chance. Go play action. I'd love to get a safety. Somebody was coming with a heat. I think a linebacker got through. I'm going to try this Hulk 3 again. This is the cornerback blitz on the far side. I only do this when we're on a hash. You don't see me do it often, period. I'm actually going to go out in coverage on this one. He overshot that one, thankfully. It would actually help if they bunched up. That probably needs to be a good audible situation there. Going Hulk 3, if you can get your cornerback much closer to the line, as opposed to what we just saw. Just all day to throw, but good defense, though. We'll take it. All right, we will go. Let's try an all-out block. I don't know if anybody can get through on this one. We can try. They will come in to protect. Oops. Ow, ow, ow. Almost had an offsides there. Nobody came through as expected. I'm just going to get out of bounds. He doesn't need to get hit. Minute 48 is Ducray. Okay, now Ducray is out there, out officially. Let's go back to our I-Twins. Let me see what we haven't done. Let's go back to this toss again. I just want to run it some more. It's a good way for me to practice it. Zone 4-3. Weird shift. I don't know if that's going to help. We'll just go this way. And this is, yeah, see, again, a linebacker blitzing like that, you have no chance if one of them comes through. So that's the easiest way to defend that play. Just blitz inwardly like that with the linebacker. Second and 14. I'm going to go back to this play action play. They're going zone dime. Cover 2, I'll go over the top with Smith. Otherwise, we'll go to 2-yo if it's cover 3 or cover 4. Them going dime makes things a little bit interesting with those corners on the other side. But it's either going to go to L1 or square. I'm going to let this clock run a little bit. Cover 2. Great throw, and he dropped it. Ah, dang it. Third and 14. I'll probably just run this one here. We'll do the other toss. How about that? They may call a timeout, which I think will be goofy if they did. We can go over here. I just want to run some clock. Oh, wow, we're going to get a first down, maybe. Ooh, I don't think we got it. Did we? 4th and inches. Oh, we got out of bounds, too. So what we're going to do... Oh, he's about to pass out. Let's go tight end dig. 4th and inches. They're going zone. I probably need to run the ball instead, don't I? Can we get that? Let's call a timeout. We were out of bounds anyway, so let's call a timeout. We're going to go offensive line. Are they going to go goal line on us? Let's go halfback dive. Let's see what they call. They're going goal line. Dang it. This ain't going to work. I got to call another timeout. I guess we'll pass it. I mean, because I don't know what they're going to call if they're going to go goal line on us on that situation. 4th and inches. This may be real. No, let's call this instead. Let's go Y stick. We'll flip it. They're going man. I would love to make a simple throw to... Ooh, Givens. Givens is out there playing wide receiver. Interesting. They're going cover 1. Can he make the catch? And he can. Oh my gosh, the kid does everything. That was not part of the plan. I was not expecting him to be out there at all. Yet he was, due to we got second stringers out there, and we just don't have enough depth at a lot of positions. Yet he goes out there, he makes a catch, and he goes in for a touchdown. Why not? Because he does everything else. Incredible. Insane. It's just goofy. Crazy, and I love it. It's so cool to have a utility player like that. And just like that, we're going to be up 56-14 as long as I can hit this extra point.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the
hilarious. That's a whole lot of fun, though. But now you can see why I probably don't need to have my second string out there too much. Because we're just so... we have so much lack of depth at certain positions. We got offensive guys playing on defense and vice versa. We got less than a minute. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. We can run basic quarters. I'll control Hollis. We're going Ace Twins. Basic run. Ah, good cut. Easy first down. I guess we'll go back to man. If they're going to do that. We'll go cover 2 man. Somebody up front needs to make a push. I'll control this guy here. Now look, we got a much better offensive or defensive line than their offensive line. Somebody get up front. All right, somebody get him. Oh, there we go. I got the tackle. 2nd and 7. They're going with the big set. Let's go, or going 4 wide. We'll go cover 3. Just curious to see what they do. I'll control a defensive end. And they're going with that play. Off tackle run. 3rd and 2. Hopefully this will be the last play of the game. They're going goal line. Please don't have anything goofy happen here where they get like an easy touchdown. They are flipping it, so we're going to flip ours as well. We're going to come over here. Dang it. Offsides. Well, that actually is going to help us. I think the clock's going to continue to run maybe after this one. I could be wrong. They got 4 seconds. I think they actually may go... I'm going to go cover 2 man. They may actually go Hail Mary on this one. I think they're going to do Hail Mary. Dang it. Let's see what happens. This should be interesting. I'm trying to... They can't go back in coverage any more than that. That's odd. Oh, sack. Ow, got to him. Game over. Ended on a sack, and I had to do it myself. All right, 56-14, a nice clean win. We didn't have any big injuries. That helps.
And I hope you can join us again next time.
This is one of those throwaway games. You just got to get through it and move on to the next one.
14.
We go to stats and scores. We ended up with almost 600 yards of offense. That's how bad their defense was. We ran the ball a whole lot more, but as you can tell, our passing game was just very easy. We had over 400 yards. Didn't have just many issues with it whatsoever. But I'm glad to see our run game do halfway decent with 174. Third down, it got a little bit better. Theirs got a whole lot worse in the second half. 5 turnovers overall, just bad for both teams. But it didn't make a difference for us, that's for sure. Let's go here, and I want to go Stuckey, 12 of 14, 277 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Elliott even got 2 touchdowns. Running the ball, Ducray led in that one, and I guess that's because we just had him run the ball quite a bit in the second half. But Williams just had another game where I'd love to see him bust out a 100-yard rushing game, but just hasn't worked out yet. But that'll come in time. But each one of the 3 main rushers in our offense got a touchdown apiece. Receiving, Cooper, 188 yards, only off 6 receptions. Every time we throw him the ball, it's going to be a big play. And that's what happened. He got 2 touchdowns, but Gibbons got a touchdown. Batiste got a touchdown. And Fred Smith got a touchdown. We'll go to defense. Gibbons and Stamper both led in tackles. Those are our 2 best players on defense, I guess. It's just crazy to think that Gibbons feels like he's one of our top 2 defensive players. Tackles for loss, Stamper had a couple. Gibbons and Harris had 1 apiece. We had a couple sacks, Harris and Gibbons. And when it came to interceptions, Jackson, Nixon, and Stamper all had interceptions. Just a great game all around. All right, we'll get out of here, and we'll check out some scores and such. I do not want to save it. We're going to simulate the week. We'll check out some scores, and I'll let you go. Our next game is our first really big one of the season, the one that actually matters, and that is Houston. They're undefeated. They're having a whole lot better season than they did last year. I need to go back. I need to check the top 25 scores. Let's go here, and let's go top 25. And there you go. So we are officially 24th in the country. That's really cool to see. Let's look. Louisville, Nebraska, UCLA, all of them won. Then you got Ohio State, Virginia, Florida State. That was a big matchup right there. But Florida State took care of business on that one. Ole Miss got upset big time by Auburn. Next up, we have Oregon State. Florida beats Tennessee. LSU over South Carolina. So a lot of big matchups in the SEC this week. Washington over Stanford. USC got upset, and then Michigan beats Wisconsin. It looks like Michigan is the number 1 team in the country at the moment. All right, next game up. Houston. Same amount of talent, but they are playing just as good as we are. Both teams are undefeated. This is probably the game for the division. As you know, we haven't won the division title yet. Hopefully this is the year we can do it. But you look at their stats defensively, they are shutting everybody down. Whoever they're playing, they're doing a good job against it. Thankfully, it looks like their offense isn't doing anything incredible. As long as they don't have an impact halfback, I like our chances at least keeping up with them. But we beat them last year pretty well. Hopefully we can do that again this season. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.